We saw the broken jaw. He lost so much weight and then he came back, right? And sometimes these teams need to mature. Sometimes these teams need to marinate. It could be a coaching philosophy. It could be just saying, hey, you know what? We've been trying to climb this mountain for 3 years now, and I'm over myself. And whatever it is that I need to do to make this team get over the hump, I'm going to do those things in spades. In Cleveland, we talk about playoff wars all the time. We talk about how you can just look at a situation and go, hey, this is where we are. And Cleveland sweeping out the Miami Heat, who has been a absolute nightmare for teams in the past, and doing it in the fashion that they did it in, because that's the most important thing about this. It was the highest point differential in the NBA playoff history. 122 point differential between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Miami Heat. That's no joke right there. That is documented proof, documented history that we got to see over these 4 games. We got to see documented dominance. That's what we got to see. How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get to this situation? Is it coaching? Is it roster construction, masterclass? Or is it Donovan Mitchell understanding that less is more, trusting his teammates? Is it the growth and maturity and the growth of the game of Evan Mobley? Is it these things? And the reason why we ask these questions is not just because we're just asking them to fill up time. We're asking them because we really want answers to them. We really want some sort of tangible evidence that says, this is what I'm seeing right now. I can track this. This is something that I'm watching in real time and what have you. And what I mean by all of this is that I thought still, even though we've given them a lot of praise throughout the year, I thought the Cleveland Cavaliers, I thought the guards were too small. I didn't know how it was going to act. Now here's the thing. It is Orlando. Orlando cannot score. You swept out Orlando. But the impressiveness of how you swept them, we must dive deeper. And that's what we're here to do today. So what I want to talk about is the defensive versatility under pressure that the Cleveland Cavaliers has. And what I am meaning by that is that Jarrett Allen can switch. Evan Mobley can switch. Max Strus, whatever you think of him, he does understand defensive assignments. You replace him with a DeAndre Hunter, and the guards. The guards play a big role in this. You keep your man in front of you. This is a good time for all, and it makes me happy. It makes a lot of people happy. So, what the Cleveland Cavaliers just did to the Miami Heat wasn't just a beat down, it was a blueprint. They shot 54.7% from the field. They shot 46.8% from 3 to the Miami to the Miami Heat as far as that's concerned. I said Orlando earlier. I'm sorry about that. But the real takeaway is this, is the shot profile of some key individual dudes. And you'll say, well, we're going to talk about Donovan Mitchell. No, no. We know what Donovan Mitchell is. He's certified. It's these pieces that you pick up along the way. It's the Ty Jeromes of the world. The translatable shot making that he showed the whole entire series. Shouts out to what he's gone through in his journey, going through the injuries and whatnot, and getting back on the court and playing at such a high level. Then the Cleveland Cavaliers, they trade for DeAndre Hunter at the trade deadline. And mind you, this is a good trade. We called it a good trade when it happened. We think it's a good trade now. And what he gives them is what Strus could not give them. A 6'7", 6'8" swing who can guard 2s, 3s, 4s. Very good defensive versatility. A guy that is what's the word I'm looking for? A guy that understands his role. He was with the Atlanta Hawks. He was a role player there. He comes here. He understands that, hey, they have a pretty solidified team. I might come off the bench. I'm going to do what I need to do to fulfill my role. And he does. He does do that. And he plays expert defense. And he continues to show his physicality. And he gives them something that they desperately needed. If you're going to have Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland on the court together, you need a physicality that DeAndre Hunter can provide for you. So these are things that we look for when we start talking about roster construction. Now, the third thing is the thing that you can't expect for, but you hope for the best.